Hello, ladies and germs. It's Joker here with another Redstone tutorial for Minecraft Bedrock Edition 1.4.2. So, today's tutorial is mini farms, and these are the 4 best mini farms I've been able to find, at least for Bedrock anyway. Now, these aren't my designs, they are from other people, and I thought I'd do a little showcase on them. So, I think that's enough of me rambling. Let's get on with today's episode. Okay, ladies and germs, quickly before I show you these designs and do the tutorials, I just want to ask a massive favour. Can you guys let me know what you think about the new intro? Would you prefer the old intro back, or do you prefer the new one? How is it? Do you know what I mean? I'd like a bit of feedback on it. It did take me a while to do, so I would love to hear what you guys think of it. Anyway, let's get on with today's tutorial and showcase. So today's first one is a melon and pumpkin farm, and this works on a very old design that was in the Java edition and the 360 version of Minecraft, the daylight sensor farm. And as you can see, if I cover this piston, it will push the block out. Now, of course, as we know, melon and pumpkins can't be moved by a piston, so they will just break. So this farm is absolutely brilliant. For those that don't know how to build it, I will quickly just run through it. You will need a 3x6 area. You'll need about a stack of blocks, 3 dirt, 3 hoppers, 1 piston, 1 redstone torch, 1 redstone, 1 daylight sensor, 1 water bucket, and 1 chest. Don't worry about anything else just yet. So you come back here and you want to put a base layer down. You only want, so you want a 4x3 area like this. You then want to build up like so and place your piston on the second row of blocks here. Remove the block underneath it. Come to the back, you want to place a block there with a torch. You want to place a redstone dust here behind the block with the torch on, and place your daylight sensor on top. And that is basically it. All you then have to do is just fill all these blocks in to cover up the piston, because if there's any light sources going to the piston, it will stop it working. Right, so now I would grab your water bucket, and the water bucket is going here. Grab your dirt and you want to bring it over like so. Then grab a chest, place your chest down, place a hopper on top of that chest, hopper going into that hopper, and a hopper going into that hopper. Wonderful. Right, so now we are ready to grab our seeds. Just till both sides of the soil here and place your seeds in, and once they grow it will pop them off and these will collect. You could also, if you really wanted to, place blocks down here and put in a minecart with hopper. For a starter's world on Minecraft, I would stay with this design, because putting a minecart and stuff just gets a little bit complicated. So let me just empty my inventory and let's get on with this one. Now this is by Skippy6 Gaming's mini farm, and it does all 4 crop types. The only issue that I have found with this, and this isn't a pick at Skippy, this is more a pick of, hang on, there's no water in the back of there, is there? Oh, there is. This isn't a pick at Skippy, this is more just an observance, is that with this you have to break the crop yourself, which is fine. It's nice and easy and it's small, but you do have to go to the nether to get quartz for your observer. I think. I might be wrong. Anyway, this is a really small design and it does work with carrots, potatoes, beetroot and wheat. To build this, all you're going to need is a 3x3x4 area. And you are going to need 3 dispensers, 1 dirt block, 1 observer, 4 redstone dust, at least 6 blocks, a water bucket, and don't forget a hoe. So, you want to come to the front of where your design is, place a dirt block, grab your blocks of choice, and you want to make this type of shape. You can actually place a block there for now, but I would suggest you don't. Just put your water in, place a block on the back of there, and place in your dispenser. Then come to the sides and put in these dispensers. Place a block in the middle and place your observer. Remove that middle block and then just till your soil. You are almost ready. You want to place a redstone dust on top of your observer and then on top of all of your dispensers. Don't forget to fill them in with bone meal and you're ready to go. Like I said, the only issue is that you do have to break the crop yourself. So I then went along to try and find another way of doing it, and I did find that you can use a piston to help break the crops, and that's when I came across Etho's design. Now this is a brilliant design. Not only does it work with these 4 crops, it also does cocoa beans. Yes, it is a lot bigger, but come on, for something that works and breaks it itself is brilliant. So I will quickly just show you how this works. So you stand on this pressure plate and it will start the clock. And what you have to do is, as the piston goes down, you want to put it on. For some reason it's actually breaking it. So if I stand right at the edge here, I can see it better. Because as the piston comes down, the repeater timings will slow the bone meal coming out. And if I just check my inventory, I've already got over a stack of carrots. Now if you want to do the cocoa beans, you need to stand on the edge of the block and wait till it goes down. You will get this like little jumping animation. And this is a lot harder to be able to reproduce, but as far as dropping items are concerned, it does drop them, but they seem to get stuck somewhere in the block, or maybe even in the hoppers. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I've tested it and it does work in a survival world, but you guys will have to let me know if you find anything wrong with it. But as you can see, it does work because we've got more than we need. And I do feel like I'm chatting too much. So anyway, you are going to need a 5x3 area for this, and you will need at least 1 dirt block, 5 redstone torches and 3 dispensers, 2 redstone repeaters, 1 sticky piston and 1 stone pressure plate. You'll need a diamond hoe, 3 chests, 6 redstone dust, 1 water bucket, 1 jungle log, an oak fence, at least 15 blocks of choice and hoppers. So let me just quickly reorganize all of this. So I need this, and I'm sorry you can hear my clicking. Let me just move my controller. Right, that's better. What else do I need? I've got the log. There it is. Right. So you want to start off with placing a block and coming up. Now you want to make a 3x2 area like so, and place a block here. Place a block there. This is temporary, and place in a jungle wood there. put a repeater here. Your timing doesn't exactly matter. It depends on how good you are on your triggers. Bring the redstone round like this and place a torch there. You can see the clock starts. Place a torch here to turn the clock off. You can go ahead and put in your pressure plate, which just goes on top of your jungle log. Right, so now for the redstone, you want to come down here and place a block just there. Remove that one. Place your redstone on there. Come down another block, put your repeater there. Now, whatever your timing is for this repeater, it has to be the same over here. And that's due to the piston going up and down. In front of that repeater, you want a block with a torch on this face here. Put a block on top of that one, and you want a torch and a torch on both sides, which you then want to place blocks on top of as well. I'd come out the back as well and just place a block up like that to stop the water flowing. And then come to this torch and this torch and just place redstone like that and like that. Grab your sticky piston, and your sticky piston goes on this block just here, like so. Let me just remove the ones I don't need. Your dirt block then goes on top like so, but I would not place it just yet because it does make it a little bit difficult. Place in your dispensers. Remove that back dispenser there, it's not needed. And if you're really good at placing awkward blocks, try and get this dispenser on the side of that redstone there. Unfortunately, you will have to build up for this one. And placing your other dispenser there, you can then remove these 3 blocks. So now if I stand on this, you can see that it's getting triggered. And now if I move, it stops. Oh, I didn't want the map, but oh well. Place your water bucket in at the back and grab your oak fence and bring it up to, then remove the bottom one just there. So now all you need to do is grab your hoppers, place in your hoppers, and you can also place your chest in. This is just extra storage. You do not need these for the design to work. It does just make things a little easier. Let me just empty my inventory, and I will get some bone meal and show you this working. I've gone past it, haven't I? Yep, here we go. Right, so I'm going to place 3 stacks in this one. And pick up a chest apparently. 3 stacks in this one. And finally 3 stacks in this one. Oh, and don't forget to till your soil, because I did. And now if I grab, let's go 1 each of these crops, because I'll leave carrots and I'll leave cocoa beans because I've already shown you that. Okay, start the timer. Once you get the timing perfect, you'll get this every time. Let's try carrots, potatoes even. As you can see though, you can no longer hold down the function button is what I'm going to say. And they've done that since the latest update due to stop people AFK fishing, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. It really is. But somebody will fix it, and I do apologise to all of you that have been building my AFK fish farm. It no longer works due to you cannot hold down the function button. So anyway, this final design is, I have no idea who it's by, but it is absolutely brilliant. I didn't do this by a tutorial. I found this out by myself, and it's basically an instant sugarcane farm. So if I flick this, you'll see that it just produces sugarcane for fun. Unfortunately, it's run out of bone meal. And to build this, you are going to need a 3x6 area, and you will need, first of all, let's start off with the ingredients. Yeah, we will. So you'll need a set of stairs. It's not important which ones, it's totally up to you. You will need a hopper minecart, a hopper, chest, water, observer, 2 redstone repeaters, 5 redstone dust, 1 redstone comparator, 1 sand, 1 sticky piston, about half a stack of blocks of your choice, a lever, don't forget a rail, a normal piston, sugarcane, and dispenser. Now let me just sort all of this out because it is a very delicate process. To remove all of that, I need the sand and blocks of choice and the lever. So if you've got your 6x3 area, come back off the first one, place in your chest, place your hopper, place a block above that hopper, and then create your 6x3 platform like so, and remove these 2 blocks, place a block on the hopper there and bring it back on again. You want to grab your rail, place that down on top of the hopper, place your minecart with hopper there, and then break the rail underneath it. Get a normal piston and place it there with a block of sand, and just activate the piston, which will then hide the minecart. No, I actually need that. I need that. I need the sticky piston. I need all the redstone. I don't need that. Okay. So grab your stair block, and well, it doesn't matter too much about that. You can actually remove the block underneath it as well. Place your water into the stairs thanks to the new some of the newer mechanics, where your sand block is 1 block back. Christ, I cannot talk today. Place your dispenser in. You want a redstone repeater set to 3 ticks, and then 3 pieces of redstone like this. Place your comparator there. You want another redstone dust behind that, and then a repeater there. Now this is where you want to place in a block there and a block there. You can actually bring it up 3 blocks, it's not too important, and place your lever there. Place a block on top of the dispenser and come back 2. You can now delete those 2 blocks, grab your sticky piston and place it on that far block there with a block on its face. Grab your observer, and that's the wrong way. I always place them wrong. Place it like that with a piece of redstone just there, and I do believe that is the sugarcane farm done. And unfortunately, I don't have any bone meal on me. We'll just chuck it in here. Pop, 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 pop. And go. Oh, what happened there? Why did it? Oh, that's why this isn't on subtract mode. I do apologise. Make sure your comparator is on subtract mode. Otherwise, you will not get this effect. And as you can see, with not very long, you end up with a good few stacks. Now, it does help to have a bone meal farm. Oh, and there's assassins. Done. Lovely. So, anyway, ladies and germs, that has been my 4 best mini farms for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, hit that like button. And if you've really enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, please. Oh, and keep your eye out for tomorrow's episode, because tomorrow's episode is a boat dispenser with return system. I will see you early tomorrow. And I've been Joker, and I'll see you in a mini money mo. Bye.